Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm starting to think that so-called counteroffensive that the president of Ukraine, Zelensky, ordered in the south by Odessa, and in an attempt to liberate the territories from the southeastern part of Ukraine, it's not actually a counteroffensive. I think it was just a way to say the Russians are going to attack over there and we're going to fight over there and try to as much as we can keep them from advancing. Because as of now, I've read a lot of articles about Russians hitting the southern part of Ukraine and destroying a lot of things over there, obviously just civilians and kindergartens, whereas the other ones are hitting some bridges. Now, I have an article that I made a video a minute ago regarding some missiles fired from some aircraft, Sukhoi 35, Sukhoi 30, from the Black Sea, and then some bombers used about 13 missiles fired by the Russians on the southern on the Odessa region, coming from the Black Sea, shooting, releasing their missiles or bombs, whatever they are, and then they give the term KH-22 and KH-59 or something like that. Not familiar with the missiles that were fired. No, or the thing is, they are in a offensive, or at least they are hitting targets with. There were about 13 airplanes involved in all this. 13, I think it was 3 at first, and there were about 10 in a second. That's the Ukrainians reported. Now, in this article that I have right here, there's another attack by the Russians in the southern part, in Mykolaiv. That's where it happens. Let me get into it and let's talk about the implications. All right, let's see. So this article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine from today, July 26, 2022, and this is the title. Invading Russian forces launch heavy attack. Mykolaiv, Odessa Oblast from the Black Sea. The other one was done by aircraft, bombers, as I said, Sukhoi 35, Sukhoi 30, and it says here, over 9 missiles were fired in Odessa Oblast. Some of the missiles hit residential houses. It goes without saying. So whenever the Russians are hitting, I would cut the crap and I would just tell you from the very beginning, probably they hit houses and pigs and cows and flowers and trees. All right, so residential houses in coastal villages, including the popular resort town of Zatoka. The missile strike has resulted in a fire in the area. Rescuers are working on the ground. No casualties have been reported so far. And it says in neighboring Mykolaiv Oblast, the Russian missile struck port infrastructure. In addition, Russian invaders use an S-300 air defense system to strike at ground targets in the district surrounding Mykolaiv city from the occupied territory of Kherson Oblast, hitting an auto market and other open areas of the suburbs, like nothing, parks and rivers, I don't know. Information about the scale of destructions and victims is being clarified. So as you see, they are using missiles. I think those were the air missiles that I posted a video before this one. Then the second one was with the S-300 air defense that hit Mykolaiv and struck port infrastructure. Well, the fact is that Russians still have the military ability to do something. The only thing that I heard about the Ukrainians was that they hit those bridges. I think there was one bridge. I don't know if they destroyed all 3 bridges that were supposed to be are used by the Russians to bring supplies to their invading army. Now, I remember that, I don't know if you remember, but there were some articles talking about the 100% accuracy and perfect striking ability of their air defense systems, the Ukrainian air defense systems. They hit 4 out of 4, and they did this and did this, that. Nothing here. How come? This is the S-300. I didn't hear anything being shot down, and then it was the other one with 13 missiles from the airplanes and whatever bombers they used, and nothing said about the air defense hitting not the missiles but the planes, because okay, the planes have to come to a certain, why would you use them? And they came from the sea, from the Black Sea. Now the other one is obviously from the Kherson area, I think they said, right? And Kherson area, I think it was, and hitting the Mykolaiv. Why would you hit Mykolaiv? It's because you just want, Kherson Oblast. So you want to invade it. I mean, you destroy their capabilities, and then you advance a little bit, hit further, advance a little bit, hit further, advance a little bit. That's how I see things occurring over there. This is the way they are fighting, it seems like. I posted a video yesterday regarding a Russian prisoner that was interrogated by the Ukrainians, and he reported that under the interrogation session that this war is different. It's not like he thought it's going to be, like an infantry war where you get your automatic weapon and your grenades and you advance and you fight against other people with automatic weapons and grenades. He said that all they did was just dodging and hiding and running away from the opposite enemy's artillery, and said this is a different kind of war. So if you paid attention, I think you did, at least from articles I was reading, I didn't hear much, like heavy fighting between, people with automatic weapons. It's just mostly is airplanes, artillery, and air defense systems. That's helicopters hit and drones. No humans. And on the other hand, the Russians, according to the Ukrainians, the Russians lost about 40,000 people, personnel. Well, I made a calculation based on how many airplanes they claim they hit, the Ukrainians claim they hit, how many helicopters, how many tanks and all that, and I made a calculation that would get to about 30,000 people only in those, machines, in tanks, airplanes, helicopters, and so on. So they would leave about 10,000 people in 5 months being killed in, automatic weapon against automatic weapon. I don't know. I saw some videos with people fighting in the cities, like guerrilla style war. And there's like a group of 5, 6 running away, running through the rubbles, and then hiding, shooting, moving a little bit. I don't even know if that's accurate, to be honest with you. I don't even know if that's staged. I mean, so many things are could be done, and I have a very interesting article next. It's gonna be, I have about 3. Oh my God, it's Ukrainian handlers, or the leaders, if you want to call them that way. Little by little they show their face. First they start the blame game. Now they want to sue the helpers. You see, they want to sue. All right, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.